This land is your land, this land is my land. From California to the New York Island, from the Redwood.
Good afternoon, hikers and backpackers. Welcome to Backpacking with Buckley. Today is a call to action to all of us, hikers and backpackers, to start raising our awareness on our expectations and what we would like to do to contribute to our own public lands. You probably saw in the intro and the thumbnail and the clues that I am here today to promote just that, protection of public lands. And I'm going to talk a little bit about a couple of different things. One is to let you know kind of how our other fellow outdoorsmen, hunters, have been doing it since 1937. And number two, talk about some positive things that us as hikers and backpackers are doing to up the ante to try to get to the point that hunters have been since 1937. We got a long ways to go, which is what inspired this video. So let's start with hunters. And this will kind of really contribute to the challenge of it all. If you are, it doesn't matter where you fall in terms of your beliefs, if you're a believer in hunting or not hunting. This is about the facts on what hunters do. Hunters, since 1937, a congressman and a senator introduced to, I believe, Franklin Roosevelt, a law called the Pittman-Robertson Act, named aptly after those two, senator and congressperson, to enact a law that anytime you purchased a sporting firearm, I believe that's how it was defined, you had to pay a 10 or 11% excise tax on that firearm. And that money would go directly into a wildlife fund that was used to conserve, protect, and expand public lands. So hunters put right into place a system that would help them ensure that their lands would be there for as long as that act was in law. Throughout the years, it's been amended to include firearms and other types of firearms like pistols and things like that, anything archery, and a lot of different fishing equipment. So that is one massive fund that the hunters have put into place to conserve their lands. A beautiful portion of that is, if you don't trust the government, who does, right? Hunters have also put into place that if that money is not exhausted under certain, terms, I don't know if it's fiscal year or what, but under certain timelines, that money goes directly into the Migratory Bird Fund. So the government can't touch any of it. If there's excess, it gets funneled directly to Migratory Bird Fund. It's a beautiful system. That's one way hunters contribute. In addition to Pheasants Forever, Ducks Unlimited, all those organizations contribute huge dollars to conservation. And as we all know, if you buy a fishing license or a hunting license, that is 100% goes right back to those types of funds. So that's a big chunk of change that they've been giving back to the very lands we hike on since 1937. So a challenge to you all, a quick way to give back, go buy a fishing license. It doesn't hurt another fisherman's chances of getting a license, first of all, in most states, I don't believe. Second of all, it's a direct contribution right back to those funds. So that's hunters in a nutshell. Let's talk about what hikers and backpackers are doing. My inspiration was actually Darwin from Darwin on the Trail. He has gotten together with, I believe, Devin from Backcountry Exposure, Ben from Hilltop Packs, the folks at Canuck Outdoors, a long list of people that I don't know personally, but I feel like I know because I've been researching, to start this campaign called #GiveAShit. Now, when I say Devin from Backcountry Exposure and Ben from Hilltop Packs, they're indirectly involved. I don't want to state that they have skin in the game in any of this, but they do work with gear companies that are sponsored on #GiveAShit. Probably most notably, Cottage Vendors, Enlightened Equipment, Hilltop Packs, Canuck Outdoors, Waymark Gear Company, and a long list of other ones that #GiveAShit campaign lists as approved vendors or companies, which is a great thing because I know if I go buy something from Waymark Gear Company or Hilltop Packs, they have proven their worth in terms of what they're contributing back to public lands. So thanks to Darwin and whoever else led the efforts to start the #GiveAShit campaign, it is, you can find out more information at outdoorrevolution.com. And I highly recommend, as a matter of fact, you should be ashamed of yourself if you don't go check out that website if you haven't already, because it gives a lot of information on how to make conscientious choices when buying gear and other ways that you can help give back to public lands. The biggest call to action that I want today, though, other than the fact that I want everybody just to walk away with a little bit of more knowledge of where we're falling short, but most importantly, on a grander scale or a more broad scale, is that someday we hold the REIs, the backcountry.coms, the Amazons, and the Walmarts of the world, and many, many more, to start coming to the forefront proactively saying, hey, look, we need to do more to give back. It's as simple as that, ladies and gentlemen. Just raise your awareness, get out there, look at outdoorrevolution.com, read up on the Pittman-Robertson Act, do some things like that, and get yourself to the C-level student that I am when it comes to being informed on how to make purchases, on how to help give back. That's all I have to say. One last thing, I want to give a quick little teaser. Coincidentally, and it has nothing to do with this video, I was reached out to by Devin at Waymark Gear Company a few weeks ago, and I'm very flattered and honored and excited to say that my video that's going to come out tomorrow is going to debut one of their new packs. I'm not going to spoil too much of the surprise, but I was sent to test it, and I want to show it off before it goes on sale on Monday, June 28th. So if you're watching this video and you're interested in checking that out, make sure that you stay tuned or keep an eye on tomorrow, because I will have a better look at what I'm talking about for you. Real flattered to be able to show off that piece of gear, so look through the video tomorrow. But let's end this before I keep rambling. Be yourself, be happy, educate yourself on how we can do better, and have yourselves a great day, everybody.